Okay, welcome back, Algebra 3 and Trig. Today we are continuing with section 2.3, composition of functions. So yesterday we did function composition, such as C and D, where we were given actual numbers to input for x, to replace x. So today we're going to keep the x's. We're going to go over examples such as a and b that you see here. So remember, function composition, it is one function will become the input and replace the x's into the other. Now, example 1 here, we're given two functions, function f and function g in the directions. And it says find each of the following. So in letter A, it says f of g of x. So what we're going to do is we're going to take function g and we're going to put it in for function f for its x's. So here's function g. It's going to go in for f for this x here. So it will be 2. So instead of 2x minus 5, it's 2 parentheses minus 5. And then in the parentheses will be function g. So g went in for x, and so what we have to do there then is simplify it, such as distribute if we need to, FOIL if we need to, combine like terms if we need to. So here we would end up distributing a 2 times x squared, 2 times negative 3x, 2 times 8, and then drag down the minus 5. And then we can combine like terms, these two guys here. 16 minus 5 is 11. And we stop there at this trinomial because those three terms are not like terms. So there's my answer. Function composition, f of g of x. We took the function g and put it in for the x's in function f. Let's take a look at letter B. Letter B says g of f of x. So in this one, we're going to take function f and put it in for the x's into function g. So we're going to take function f and put it in for the x's here and here. Here and here. And we're going to replace them with parentheses. So where it says x squared on function g, instead of x squared, it's opened up parentheses and 2x minus 5 squared instead of x squared. Where it says minus 3x, that's minus 3 times, and then the x gets replaced by function f as well, 2x minus 5. Close the parentheses and bring down that plus 8 at the end. And then we got a lot more work to do in this problem. As I said, we got to look to distribute, possibly even FOIL. We actually have to FOIL here. And we're also going to distribute the negative 3 here. We'll do that in the same step. So 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 5. So first, outside, inside, and last. And I'm also distributing now the negative 3 times 2x, negative 3 times negative 5, and bring down the plus 8 at the end. So from here, I want to combine like terms. 4x squared just drops down. Then the x's, I got negative 10x minus 10x would be negative 20x. Minus 6x would be minus 26x. And then the constants, 25 plus 15 is 40, plus 8 is 48. And there it is. G of f of x. We took function g and, function f and put it into function g. Okay, let's try a couple more examples. Move down to the next page to example 2. So we're given two new functions here. We got a new function f of x is square root of x, and a new function g, which is x minus 3. So in A, it says f of g of x. So again, we're going to take the g and plug it in for the x's into f. So g is going in for the x in f. So that will be, instead of square root of x, it'll be square root of. The x gets replaced with x minus 3. And that could not simplify, so it's actually done. Sometimes we have very little work to do. And then now for letter B, g of f of x, we're going to take function f and plug it in for the x in function g. So function f is going in for the x in function g. So instead of x minus 3, it'll be square root of x minus 3. And make sure that minus 3 is not in the square root in this one. And that cannot be simplified. And let me just align it a little better. Should be over here. So there it is. They look very similar, but they're actually not the same, A and B. They're a little different. Okay, guys, and that was pretty much it. That was function composition, a refresher from Algebra 2. So just remember, it's the letter on the right goes into the letter on the left. So that should, my little lesson part today, part 2, should prepare you to go down into assignment 2.3, and you should be prepared to do numbers 9 through 14. All right, guys, have a great day.